Hey there, I am Reaper and welcome to the Timberborn series. And here we are. Now, what I need to do is find little baby beaver. I'm going to rename it. Rename it to Blaze Sparkler. Thank you, Blaze Sparkler, for your help and support and your comments on the videos. Be muchly appreciated. Thanks heaps. Be interesting to see what Blaze Sparkler will do when they get older. Okay, now we've got some important things to do, and we need to remove this stuff here. I'll try and remove lumber mill first. That needs to be all organised. Remove that as well. Remove this straight power shaft. Can't forget that. Oh, almost forgot. Path. Got to remove that. Yes. Path is no longer required there. I need a lumber mill. I'll put that there. Whoops, almost put it in the wrong spot. And the gear shop. I would like to add more over here, but I don't think we have enough power. Now, we draw and that's what we've been wanting to do, is get a path to go all the way across here. Now, what we can do, remove this gear workshop. I'm finally finished with that, and later on, I'll build a storage there. Will be the smart move. Now, I need to, in order to get more power, I have to put 2 more wheels here, and they're 3 spaces across. And that's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to stretch this all the way across. By the looks of that. I'm going to have to figure out what's the best way. Or we build it here later on. There's something I could worry about later on. At the moment, we get these 2 built, and we can get mass production on gears and planks of wood again. That's the important thing anyway, at the start. Now over here, I'm going to upset some beavers. I'm going to delete this path. It's going to be bigger this much. It's going to be some angry beavers. But if one can plant the dynamite as soon as possible, that's her highest priority, so that way they can get straight to work on it straight away. Any of you guys going to do anything on it? Okay, we can speed it up. Come on, we need that blown up. Not going for it. Come on. Just need 1 beaver. Oh, one's working on it. And then we could get another platform built. As soon as it's built. And then that way I can have the water extending out in multiple directions. Excellent, that is done. Now, that's filled with water now. Now, what I need is a platform. I'll put that platform right there. I'll put a path on top. Haha! Excellent. Now, the next thing I need to do, so I want to get a path to go down here as well. Hopefully it shouldn't take them. Actually, should prioritize that as major. That way they'll do everything they can to get that built. And this should make them all happy over here. That's a smart thing to do. Now I need to organise on this pathing. This needs to be gone. Not that bit. Or that could be gone too. I want to run a path all the way down there, and I'll have my irrigation going all down there. It means more water can be supplied. Kept in reserve to keep all this green through the drought. It'd make a big difference anyway. Okay. We've got a beaver working on it. Oh, that's going to be fully built. It's going to save a lot of hassle. Excellent. Now, oh wow, I already got 1 lumber mill built already. That was quick. Okay, how far are they away from? They're not too far away getting that built. One thing about check is the supply. Okay, our supply is 674, 500 horsepower, so we're still under the limit. That's a good sign anyway. Now, how far are you away? Oh, it's going to be fully built. And it's built. Now, this will be test. Oh, we're just under 676. We got We got a demand of 620. Just under. Oh, just about I didn't build anything else because we would have blown the limit. It would have been a waste of time doing all that. Okay, that's fair enough. Now over here, I might just speed the process up now. We got small storages here. Now it's fair enough that they're storing food, but they're storing other stuff. And what I'm doing is I'm going to disable it to let them know not to store stuff like metal blocks, paper, dynamite. We just want this to mostly focus on collecting the scrap metal from here, and that's it, nothing else. And it just means the beavers are doing more travel that they don't need to do. Now I have to do the other side because each warehouse is separate. It's not one fits all, which is handy because you can designate certain things. It looks like there's capacity's empty here, but if they start doing the same thing over here, I'll deactivate whatever they're putting in here. Actually, I'll deactivate it now. Yeah, we don't want tanks. Okay. And, oh, the drought here. The drought's here. Oh, okay, fair enough. The dry spell's already here, and it's going for 7 days. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Whoops, my bad. Yeah. Okay, and over here, got Zura. Oh, Zura. Oh, interesting. Let's see what all the beavers are doing. Okay. There's Michael Rinaldi. What are you doing nowadays? Works at Gathering Flag. Oh, decided to go change his job, and now he's berry collecting. That's very good of him. Oh, he's helping us to sustain the village. I was wondering what he was up to. He was into metal, but obviously he's must have decided to want to have more food. Okay. Let's see. That's the only downside of the drought. No production is happening. Slows everything down. Well, it means I'm not going to get these water tanks built anytime soon. But we do have this cleared, so I will now be able to line this with dynamite. Oh, didn't take long. That to grow. Jeez, that didn't take long at all. Okay, rid of that. And hopefully they get rid of that, and we'll get this path done and irrigated at the same time. Come on, go quicker, faster, faster, mush, mush. I have to build a better dwelling setup too. Come on, that's it. Get rid of this thing. Highest priority. That's it. Want it gone. Okay. And we can some more dynamite along there. See, probably as far as I'm going to go with the dynamite. Then we can blow it all up. Watch it go boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Nothing like a big bada boom. That's it. Keep on building. Keep on building. We've got one more to go. Just we used up a fair bit of the explosives. But it's going to be worth it. Okay. I'll leave it this way. And I'll zoom in for a bit of entertainment. Okay. I'll just watch the day break and then I'll let it rip. Come on. Shouldn't take too long. Building lacking materials. Building lacking power. Oh, we've got no water. Okay. Gonna be cool. Detonate. And then we'll get this, when that blows, we'll see the water go rushing in. That's gonna look pretty cool. Oh, nice. And in comes the water. And this is gonna help keep it all irrigated. What I'll do is I'll put a dam here. And And that should just all nicely fill up. Oh, it's not going to fill up too well water now because we're in the drought. So there won't be much water at all. Oops, noob logic that just happened. My bad. But what I'll do is I'll start building the path. I'll build a dam there and get some platforms going. Come on, that's it. Unfortunately, once it fill up with water, that's the only drawback with this. You can't see the water filling up. But I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. A little while for it to think. And that gives another path access. I'll give them something to do. I got plenty of planks of wood anyway. Aha. Right, that's coming along pretty good. And as I said from last time, these water pumps just drain this part of the river. It'll just drain it completely. Having a little bit of irrigated water, like in this section here, gonna keep this all nice and green. We'll be able to see it anyway. See that happening. Okay. Now that's looking alright. I'll do check in here. How's that? How about I just look at the capacity first? That way I'll know straight away what they're doing. Alright, they're still collecting the scrap metal in there. I'm just making sure I'm not throwing anything else in there except for some carrots and berries. Everything else I'll leave out. That, like they're doing exactly what they need to do. Now, they're building that pretty quick too. Awesome. Okay. Expecting it to be that fast. Another thing I want built. Where would you be? Be in labour? Distribution posts. We want that. Oh yes, please. 250 science points. And I want to stick it right there. But unfortunately, I'm going to need 3 platforms there. Okay. No problem. I'll just build another 3. Like so. Now, I don't think I could build anything because there's stuff in the way. Yep. These plants here are in the way. I will have to remove them too. Well, that's no problem. We just go, you go on plants. Go on from this section. We don't need you anymore. I'm going to have to change this. I'm going to have to meet this guy in another spot. He's not going to get much stuff there. That's going to be interesting. Excellent. Now we should be able to build the distribution point. I should fit there perfectly. Yes. What's that going to cost to build? 30 logs and 15 planks. Okay. Oh, that was needed to be built. Because we use platform here, doesn't take too much area for water. Not that it matters, because we've just built a big massive irrigation system. So we should be well and truly right with that. Okay. Now we've all got that all organised. Actually, I might extend that up to carrots there. That'll be the smart thing. Where's the carrots? Carrots. Plant crops. Turkey. Wrong spot. Yeah, marvellous. I should keep them busy at least anyway. Oh, another thing I noticed the other day is it used to be to unlock average for well-being of 11 while playing folktales. There was 8, but they've increased it for 11 to unlock INT. Didn't notice that last time. Oh well. You learn these things as you go along. And here's one big learning curve. Okay, 1.7 days to go before the drought finished. Is this going to drain out before there? And then you will see that this will stay green because of this little irrigation system I've created. It wasn't a big massive drought, so it will be interesting whether that dries out. Slowly filling it out. Come on. Drain it all out for me. Go faster. Mush, mush. Got running flat out. Oh, they built the distribution post already. That was super quick. Needs a lot of beavers. Okay. I guess I can only afford 2 at the moment. How many can I do? Oh, 1. Reduce it down to 1. That's fair enough. Might have to let go of one of these inventor huts. I'll let them work as long as I can. But 2 of them will have to eventually go. I'll have to spend my time in other areas. Okay. That's it, little fellas. Put that food for me. This is gonna, yeah, it's not gonna run out of food this time. I thought it would have. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Dried up. And as you can see, because this has got water under here, keeping that growing. Like the previous episode, this whole area dried out. And once again, because there's a little bit of water there as well, it really does pay off to run a bit of an irrigation underneath your path. And just put a dam in it so it doesn't all flow back out. Stores a little bit there, just enough to keep your crops alive. You can see in one spot over here where it's drying out and will die in 1.3 days, which means I'll have to build my irrigation along here a bit more further, and that should stop that problem over here. It's only one spot. Can't complain. That's pretty good going. The trees over here, they're slowly growing, getting more soon. Oh, here's the water, and the water's flowing. Yay! Nice. Everything will be cranking again now. Now, I'm not going to get a big, massive flood. That'll be the interesting thing, because that's what usually happens. A big, massive flood. Okay. Get it cranking. Come on. Let's spin it. Oh, look at that. Yes. There's the only drawback. You will get a bit of a flood at first. Oh. Don't want to deactivate stuff. It's flooded. But hopefully that will sort itself out. Oh, wow. That really has flooded. You think the dams and all that will somewhat slow it down or so much havoc. It should settle down. Later on it won't matter so much. I'm still in the early stage. The water level should settle down later on. I'll have to divert at least one little bit of it. Oh wow, it's really pumping out the water. Okay. They're going to dry out. It should dry out for the day. Oh, speed it up. It does seem to come along quite nicely. As you can see, it's all cleared. That's good. That's what we want. And everything's gone back to normal again. Just unsettled it for just a little bit. It's all right. Nice. And everything's cranking now. How's that? And the supply sitting around the 800 mark. Any more workshops or factories or mill? I'll put too much strain on this. Oh, that's just slowed down. Wow, what did that slow down for? That's interesting. That was going really fast, and then all of a sudden it just slowed right down. Water's a little bit erratic. Still trying to equal itself out a little bit. I like how it just slows down and speeds up. It's pretty interesting. And it's flooding again. It will settle down. Been pretty fun so far. Well, it's time to head off. So if you can subscribe, like, and share, that would be awesome. Reaper is okay.